Hey, what's up everyone? Orange Hood back again, and continuing Sonic 3 and Knuckles today, in Mushroom Hill. Very good zone in my opinion. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on down here? Hello, Knuckles. Oh, he's definitely up to some shenanigans. Well, we're gonna go ahead and inspect what the hell he's up to right over here. Oh, it's a big ring. Huh? Hello? Yes, in this game there's a little gimmick called the Super Emeralds. They were added into Sonic 3 and Knuckles because Sega separated the game into two parts, so they had Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. You put them together, you get Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is your bonus for having Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You get Super Emeralds. And you get all the Super Emeralds, you get a Super Mystery Prize. We'll find out what that is when we get them. Decided that I was going to try and space them out when I got the emeralds, so we don't actually get the emeralds until we hit Lava Reef. I thought it might be a bit nice, you know, we actually have to play the game the way it was intended and not just cheat with the form that, you know, you get. So, you know, wait until Lava Reef, but this is the new special stages. They're exactly the same as the ones from before to get Supersonic. They're just a bit more updated. Don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I struggled a lot more getting these special stages than I did getting the super, you know, for the Supersonic form. These are called the Super Emeralds as well, if I didn't mention before. And they're kind of cool, They don't show up ever again in Sonic lore. Well, I don't know about in like the Archie comics and stuff, but in a mainline Sonic game, these things never show up. Never show up again after this. And you can see these bad boys are fucking big, you know. They're kind of beefy. Sonic got a Super Emerald. Okay, I'm gonna shut the oh, Jesus Christ. And that's one of 7? Yeah, one of 7. Did notice there as well, there was a big green emerald in the middle. Cat's out of the bag. That's the Master Emerald. That's what Knuckles is guarding on the island. That's what he's being manipulated with, if you would. Robotnik's told him that, oh, the fox and the hedgehog, they've come to steal the emeralds. They've got a real thing for emeralds, Knuckles. And, Knuckles is like, huh, okay. I got an emerald. Oh, son of a bitch. He's like, I got an emerald, I don't want them taking that. And that's a theme that kind of persists. Knuckles is very easily manipulated when it involves the Master Emerald. Because I know in Adventure, he really fumbles the bag when you meet him for the first time. But we'll get to that when we'll get to that. It's just manipulation. He gets manipulated too easily. Fucking moles, I don't know, raccoons, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're summon, and they piss me off, because I can't tell you how many times I've been launched back. Not as much as those fucking things, though. Fuck those things. Also, oh, son of a bitch. As a kid, I always hated these things in particular. For the pure sense I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't get to terms with it. Now, I've decided I would have a little look, see if I can find any other special stages running. Because I know you can, if not get all of them, you can get most, son of a bitch, you can get most of them in Mushroom Hill. And I thought, you know what, just in case I may miss a couple later on, I thought, you know what, I might go ahead and try and find a couple now. I don't. I only find like 3, I think, or 4 in Mushroom Hill. Abusing Tails. Which went fucking nowhere, I guess. But we do get all the Super Emeralds, don't you fret. Now, unlike Sonic 3, Michael Jackson had no part to play in the music for this, so from here on out there will be no copyright on the music. Well, I guess copyright, you know, no redone tracks like we had Carnal Knight, and you know, my boy Ice Cat and Launch Base, son of a bitch, Tails. They were all redone for the new for this game because of legal reasons with Michael Jackson. Apologies for the slightly longer video as well, where I think this video clocks in at about 20 minutes. It's purely because it's been so I may cherish this game. Also, fuck you, Knuckles! Son of a bitch. But as much as I cherish this game, it's been years since I played it. Son of a bitch, Tails. So, my knowledge isn't as what it used to be, so I'm just trying to explore, have a little look around and stuff as well. Which I probably shouldn't have done for the video, I probably should have just kept it for myself, but I thought, yeah, you know what? Just try to have fun, you know? That's what we're here about, that's what Sonic's all about, is to have fun. Speaking of having fun, I'm recording this on the day that the trailer came out for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Holy shit. Those motherfuckers at Paramount, they're cooking up a storm. Like, everything with, you know, Shadow, peak. The fact that Knuckles is, like, ready to kick his ass and then gets bodied, peak. The fact that we got to see Robotnik meet his grandfather, which has never happened to my knowledge in the Sonic games. Fucking peak! Peak! Oh, I'm so excited for that movie. The next 4 months cannot go by quick enough. Speaking of going by quick enough, fuck this special stage. I shit you not. I could not, for the life of me, I could not pull my shit together for this special stage. Normally I jump for that, I could not be arsed. This is like my 8th run of this, and I just kept fucking dying so many times. It's so frustrating. Like, I never want to see this special stage again. I will never... as I said, I don't usually get the Chaos Emeralds or the Super Emeralds if I'm just playing it casually. It's just too much hassle, I can't be arsed for it. But I thought, for this, I should probably do it, since I'm trying to explore every aspect of the Sonic story of the game. That is a theme that will not be carried on in Adventure, because there is technically a side story to this, the Knuckles story. I will not be doing that as part of the main Sonic playthrough, even though it is canon. It's canon, and apparently it recently got revealed that it was Snively or something in Knuckles' story. If you don't know who Snively is, he's from one of the old Sonic cartoons from the 90s. Which is crazy to me. That's actually crazy. I would never have thought. For some reason I think there's a special stage down here, so interesting tales to take me down here. But I won't be doing the Knuckles story. If you guys want to see that later on, like, I will be more than happy to film it as, like, an extra thing. But as of right now, I don't have any plans to do it. But Sonic Adventure, it covers a lot of different characters' perspectives and stories, so we will be looking at all of those, because it's to get the ultimate ending, you need to play every character, whereas in this, you don't. Special stage number 3. Moving on. Now, you can jump on these emeralds to get to higher ones. They won't send you to another special, like the same special stage. You won't have to do the same special stage unless you mess it up. This is probably one of my favorite special stages from the Sonic 3 and Knuckles portion. Purely because it's just so much simpler. This feels like I'm playing the original Sonic 3 type of Blue Spheres, which I prefer. I didn't really own Sonic 3 and Knuckles that much. It's my favorite classic Sonic game by a mile, but I always owned Sonic 3 more. I can remember many different versions of having Sonic 3. I had it on the Sega, I had it on the Xbox 360 when that got thinged. And I also had it on the, I think it was like, I had the physical copy, so I was able to play that on the It was like Sega made a console where they had like hundreds of games on it, and some of them were Sonic games. So I remember playing that there. Like, I had the cartridge, because I know Sonic and Knuckles was on there, but there was no Sonic 3. But if you had the cartridge, you could just plug it in and play whatever Sega game you wanted on there, so that was kind of nice. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I was trying to see if, like, Tails hops onto the other one, we'd go a lot quicker doing this, but I think that's more so for, like, 2-player. If you're doing it solo, then you just gotta go the long, slow, tedious way. Son of a bitch! I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was like, if I had a penny for every time Tails has fucked me over whilst I played the classic games, I'd have like 20 quid. 20 quid and £1. But, you know, sometimes like that's my fault. I'll own up to that. That's my fault. But when I'm hitting him, and Tails decides to do the same thing and hit him, like that, son of a bitch, man. And I know, there's a lot of Tails fans out there, but come on, classic Tails is a total asshole. I was trying to think of a softer word for the word I was thinking, but he is just an asshole. He fucks you over so many times. But, I digress. Moving on, after this game, I actually really like Tails. Especially Adventure 2 Tails. Not so much Heroes for his voice, but Adventure 2 Tails. I promise you, he cooks. He cooks, I promise you. Moving on to Flying Battery. Now, this is one of the zones I said was one of my favorite zones. If you go all the way up there, like if you get Tails to fly you up, there's a electric shield, and I think an invincibility? There's something up there. I know there's invincibility. But we don't need that because we got the fire shield. One up there, if you need it. If I'm just trying to casually, like, speed this zone, I will just spin dash and, like, try to, as I said, speed past this, but didn't want to die, you know, didn't want to risk it, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it the way you meant to. God, the music for Flying Battery, it goes so fucking hard. Like, I'm just gonna shut up for a sec. Take a listen. That is so cool. It's so cool. Also, fuck this guy. Son of a bitch. However, thank you, Tails, because I would have just kept getting assaulted there if it wasn't for the fact he held that down. Another cool little gimmick of this stage. You got these flying things. Enjoy them because they don't really pop up ever again. At least to my knowledge, but they could. Might have forgotten them. I was actually taking a look at, as I've mentioned in the past, the games that I'm going to be playing. One of the Sonic games I am not looking forward to because I have never completed it because it's just. The difficulty spike is beyond. Sonic Superstars, the most recent Sonic game to come out, as the time of this recording, and it's just, I can do Sonic's thing, I can do I think it's Trix's story fine, it's just the Fang or Knack fight, as some people call it. Also, fuck you, Tails, making this take even longer now. That fight is bullshit. I'm sorry. Go Google a playthrough. Because that thing is atrocious. Atrociously hard. There's, like, the difficulty spike is just beyond. Like, every attack that he does is an insta-kill. At least, as far as I know. But, either way, getting ahead of myself. The torment will begin when we get to that game. There might have been a special stage down there, but I was like, nah. So this boss is very difficult, very, very difficult. All you gotta do is just stand here and wait for him to hit himself. Just do this over and over until he's done. You just move off, get to watch Tails get crushed a couple of times. It's always pleasant. And I think this is the first time in a long, long while that we actually get to finish the stage with the rings we came in with. 9 times out of 10, every time I play a stage, I end up getting hit by the boss, but not today! Should literally wait till we get to the boss of Act 2, I swear to God. I can already I'm visualizing how many times I get hit during Act 2, so... Miracles only happen once. Fuck this mouse, man. Fuck that mouse. Because of that, I ended up fucking up my jump here. And then getting hit there. Fuck the mouse, man. Now, for some reason, I had it in my head that there was like a Super Emerald portal right where I was just standing there a second ago. And, like, I can visualize it in my head. Like, I'm picturing myself as a child. I'm seeing, like, there's a room with a Super Emerald near that location. And I swear to God, I cannot figure out where it is. I should probably look up a guide. I could be spouting BS right here. I probably am, but part of me still can see that room. And it's annoying because I don't think I get a single Super Emerald in Flying Battery. And I know there's plenty around. Once again, Tails could have fucked us there with the fucking... I'm gonna not shit-talk Tails for a second, because props to the poor boy. I like to take this upper path, and I was just a little bit too slow. So I was like, right, Tails, go on, carry me up, lad. Do your job, Tails. And then he gets tired right there, and just as I'm about to... Oh, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. So, forgive the next, like, minute of gameplay. I never take this path. I don't like this path that much. Like, you're meant to go along that thing and it'll, like, propel you with speed, but I am not used to it. I'm not used to the location I'm meant to take. Careful, that will crush you as well if you're not quick enough. That's why I spin dash there. Also, son of a bitch! Now, I remember another special stage. You can push these spikes, and you'll be able to, like, go into a secret room underground. I cannot remember for the life of me which set of spikes it is that you push. So you'll see me trying to push a couple of spikes, and, I just pick... I don't get the right ones. I don't push the right ones. A lot of, dangers in this zone. But saying that, this is Robotnik's, like, Flying Fortress, so... As I mentioned earlier, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer came out. Let me know... I don't normally ask for this, but because I seriously care about the video, like, I seriously care about the film. I really want to hear what your guys' predictions are for the films, what you want to see out of the film. You know, if there's anything in particular you're looking for. That would be, like, if you just want to write those down below, that would be great, so I can actually interact with some of you guys and find out what you want to see from this film. Also, I don't think you're actually meant to beat this guy, but W Tails, because he puts in so much fucking work in this fight. So, W Tails. But, as I was saying, I'd love to see, just going off by what we know from the trailer, I'd love to see, what's his name, Gerald Robotnik, convincing Eggman, that, you know, it's okay to hate people and stuff like that, and he's gonna double-cross Sonic, because we know they teamed up from the trailer. He's gonna double-cross Sonic, and then we're gonna get to see Metal Sonic, and then we're gonna have a Super Sonic, Super Shadow versus Metal Sonic final fight. Now that would make my day. I'd cream. I'd go bazana. I'd lose my shit. Because, as we all know by now, Metal Sonic is my favorite, one of my favorite Sonic characters. Of course, Shadow's up there, so I'm already fangasming over the fact Shadow's in this movie. But, oh, son of a bitch, it begins. But to see Metal Sonic on the big screen would make me blow. I'd cry. So you're meant to hit him when he does that, when he swings up. Obviously you don't want to hit the things, like his like spiky things. Also, thank you Tails for getting me that ring. Because I could have got fucked there, but Tails come in clutch. So appreciate that. And the boss can still hit you even though he's things, so be careful there if you're like out of rings. But yeah, let me know your predictions for the Sonic movie, or like, are you excited to see the Sonic movie, or is there anything that you want to get out of it? Are you looking for anything in particular? Let me know down below. But anywho guys, that was it for part 4 of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I will see you all in part 5.